Hey folks, it's the Ren, and welcome back to the Crash Bandicoot Warp No Damage Run. We've opened up a new warp room area, so on to level 6. Cheese whiz. Gee whiz.
Why must you continue to be a thorn in our side?
What? Where was I? Oh, Tiny was a good fellow. He hated everyone and everything, but a good heart nonetheless. Please be more reasonable with my minions next time.
Well, next time don't dress him in a fedora. So we're taking on the medieval era again. This time with a nice sunset effect going on here. And also the stage is going to be much longer than Toad Village was. Also, there's a lot more toads in this level than there were in Toad Village. You'd think this place was called Toad Village. But no, many of the same... Oh, by the way, there's our new attack there, the Super Body Slam. It makes you come to the ground faster, and it has a shockwave effect when you hit the ground that can be used to take out enemies. Pretty nifty, I guess, but I wouldn't recommend it as a replacement for any of your other attacks. Anyway, we have a new enemy up ahead, the lab assistants dressed as wizards. They shoot spells at you, so that will home in on your position, so try to avoid those. But, yeah, getting back to the Super Body Slam. It's an okay attack, I guess. I mean, it's not really a suitable replacement for any of your other attacks. As much as the Shockwave seems like it would be useful for taking out groups of enemies, your spin attack can do that better, frankly. I always saw the spin attack as being a bit of a circumstantial power-up anyway. That's simply, in competition with your other attacks, the spin, the slide, any of which would be a better option than a body slam with a shockwave effect. Pretty much body slamming is only really good for taking out purple crates, and that's it. I mean, unless you want to show off a bit by taking out enemies with a body slam instead of something more traditional, I guess that option's on the table. Anyway, many of the same enemies we saw in Toad Village are back for this level. It should be noted, though, that the wizards operate a little differently in the PAL version of this game. This would be the version that our European friends had. See, in that version, the wizards take 2 hits to defeat. The first hit knocks their robe out, and then they can't shoot spells at you. And then the second hit kills them. So, yeah, they got it a little harder. Otherwise, just standard fare. Anyway, gonna take this out real quick. And as per the no Aku Aku rule, I am not going to proceed until this invincibility wears off. And for those unfamiliar, the no Aku Aku rule has been in effect since Crash 1, and I will not be using invincibility to clear any of the levels. Alright. Excuse me, Billy. And trust me, invincibility would be nice for one level that's coming up later, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. You know what would be a nice challenge to bring back? The Don't Break Any Crates challenge from Crash 2. That's the one that got you a blue gem in the first level of that game. More on that in a bit, but first, it's bonus time! Now this one you're going to want to pay attention to. See that box down there over the pit? Yeah, we're going to need to break that as soon as we get to it. But before we get to it, there are Wumpas to be had. And it doesn't look like we're going to get them all, unfortunately, because I didn't time that right. Like I said, Crash tends to, like, shift a little to the left and right as you bounce on a crate. It's almost like he's on ice physics or something. So it's kind of weird. Anyway, don't hit this exclamation box just yet. Instead, bounce on this question crate. And then you can make your way back. I mean, yeah, you can hit this too, but that's just for these 3. Anyway, slide back, and then hit it. Because, yeah, we wouldn't have been able to get it if we hit it first. those are the kinds of puzzles you need to keep an eye out for as you go into future bonus areas. And now we're going to make that frog commit suicide. Come here, buddy. That's amusing. Anyway, we got two swordsmen up ahead. If they would just look over, they would see that there's the crystal that they're trying to find. Oh well, minions. What can you count on them for? And we'll use this guy to take out those nitros in the back. Not that we really need to, because we can just set them off right here. And that's all 100 boxes, so we get our clear gem as well. And that was Gee Whiz. Pretty basic level, but a pretty fun one as well. All of the platforming levels are pretty fun, really. Crash Dance! There's been a surprising lack of this in this playthrough. Anyway, we're going to have a look at a few outtakes for Gee Whiz, and be sure to join us next time as we take on the next level, Hang 'em High. See you then! I wouldn't actually recommend it because it's not very... Oh, jeez, what the heck was I doing there? Well, what hit me there? That body slam should have just killed them both. Oh! Perhaps a slide wasn't the best option there. Don't look at me like that, Aku Aku!